It's staring at us. That's the deer right there. Right now, it's 9 a.m. on Saturday, June 26th. We camped at Independence Creek Campground last night. Woke up at 3 a.m. Drove to the trailhead around 5:30. We started hiking around 5:45, and now it's 9 a.m. We have hiked about 3.5 miles up here, and this is Red Lake Creek, and we are just about to get to Red Lake Creek. And look at Split Mountain. We're going to set up camp at Red Lake, and then we will try to summit Split Mountain, and then get down to the saddle, and then summit Prater Mountain as well. That's Nick in the front, and Jose is behind us just a little bit. It's 10:30 in the morning. We got to Red Lake around 9:45. We spent about an hour setting up our tents, taking snacks, took a short break, got our day packs on. We are ready to go on to Split Mountain. There we go. We are going to go around the lake a little bit and then zigzag up there, follow the loose talus, and we'll go to the saddle and then go to the other side to get to there. We are crossing this talus field. It's very difficult. My heart is pumping really fast. We covered like 0.8 mile in 1 hour. We'll see how much time we need to get over the top of the saddle. Oh man, this is tough. Going through boulders, and Jose is down there. He's going through those screeds, even tougher. But bright side is we're very close to the saddle, the top there. We should be there in half an hour. We crossed the talus field. We're over here down by this creek. We need to follow the creek, and maybe I will walk over the big patch of snow there and then go up, and looks like we'll need to go up that way, and get over to the ridge or saddle, and then get over to the other side, and then we turn left. We'll probably get over a whole lot more boulders to go left and all the way to the peak over there. It's somewhere there. We'll see. We decided to avoid the talus, opting for the smooth surfaced snow patch. We'll see how far we can go on this before we have to get onto a loose scree up there. That's daunting. Listen to the flow of water under the rocks. It's all from the snow melt. I'm approaching the the end of this patch of snow. I'll try to follow the creek and climb over the other patch of snow there. We've got to the middle of the chute, but we've decided not to go up the chute because the rocks are too loose. We may trigger the rocks, and also it's difficult to climb. Instead, we're going to go over here along this ridge, and Nick is going to go to the right, I'm going to go to the left. So we're going to do probably some class 2, class 3 climbing. Fun is ahead of us. Yes, we can do it!
Yeah!
Let's go! We've got to the middle of the chute, but we've decided not to go up the chute because the rocks are too loose. We may trigger the rocks, and also it's difficult to climb. Instead, we're going to go over here along this ridge, and Nick is going to go to the right, I'm going to go to the left. So we're going to do probably some class 2, class 3 climbing. Fun is ahead of us. Yes, we can do it!
Yeah!
Let's go! Nick and Jose are slowly climbing up along this ridge. I'm at the saddle or ridge. There's Nick. Jose's down there. Look. There's a Tinamaha Peak. It's one of those two. That's Ridgeline. And another peak there. And that is Prater Peak, Prater, which is just under 14,000 feet. And now we are going to climb up here along this ridge and go up to that saddle somewhere over there. Then we'll probably follow the ridge line to get to the summit of Split Mountain. This is a nice plant of sky pilot. I love the flowers. They're so beautiful and mostly purplish, and they mostly grow above 12,000 feet, roughly 4,000 meters. And you look up here, there's a few more. You can see there's some up there. Sky pilots. I love you guys. It's dangerous out here. You can see there's still some dust in the air. People in the front triggered some big rocks, and they just rode down here, and then they hit other rocks, and other rocks started to fall, and they all rode all the way down there. I could hear some of the rocks hitting the frozen ice sheet under the snow patches. I could hear that, and we all started to yell, rocks, rocks, rocks. And there's Nick and Jose. It's a good idea that we spread out just to avoid, just so that we have enough time to react if rocks are triggered. I'm at the top of the chute, and on the way up I saw two guys going down, maybe about 50 yards down from here. They triggered the rock fall earlier. That was some serious rock falls, and I just climbed up here, holding onto the rocks and the cliffs on the right side. Now it's on my left side looking down, and Nick and Jose are still somewhere down there. I'll wait for them. I saw maybe 5 minutes earlier that there were 3 people who were just at the top of the smaller patch of snow, so they will come up probably in about an hour. And now look at this ridge on top of the chute at the notch, and again that's Mount Prater, Prater, and we are hoping to summit that one after we summit look at here, Split Mountain. We need to climb up here. Just loose. Tell us we got to be very careful. And we have I would say probably about half a mile or even less than half a mile left to go. After that, if we feel good, we'll get down here, going down, going down, going down, going down, and down to the saddle, and then climb up there to Mount Prater. And look at the Great Western Divide, the peaks over there. Okay, a little bit of a peak orientation, and right in the center that's Mount Prater I just talked about earlier. And there in the middle, way in the far back there, that's called the thumb, Thum, the thumb. It's like the finger, the thumb. And then on the right side, that's Birch Mountain, Birch, Birch Mountain. That looks pretty tall too. Yeah. Oh, you're climbing this way, huh? You're choosing the harder route.
Well, today I think this is the easy way. Just be careful with the loose rocks on the top, No te pongas atrás de mí. Hay mucha piedra suelta.
You're hardcore. You're choosing the harder route.
Well, actually, I think that was easier than the chute.
Yeah.
Really.
It's safer, I think.
Yeah.
It's safer. Yeah.
Safer.
Yeah. But I came up on the right side of the chute. There's a lot of big rocks and cliffs. There were nice handholds. So I felt safe coming up too.
Oh, nice. We're kind of worried because these guys.
Yeah. Yes, you can do it, Nick.
Come on, Nick, you can do it. Doing it. How you can do it? With money. Money, you can do everything.
Yeah, with money. There you go. You're up. Wait down there at the saddle. I think it's the party of the 3. Earlier we saw 3, but they came in a party of 4. They got to the campgrounds at Red Lake just as we were about to start coming up here. So they are probably somewhere between half an hour to 1 hour behind us. The summit is right here, maybe 30 yards away. I saw 2 people up there. I think they are the 2 people who we saw earlier. They passed by Red Lake, and we saw them a few times coming up the chute to the ridge, to the notch, and now they're at the summit. And looking down here earlier, I could not see Jose and Nick. I think they are further back there, maybe 15-20 minutes behind me. That's alright. Right now it's after 3 p.m. Looks like we will not have time to go all the way down to the saddle and then climb up to climb up to Mount Prater, which is right there. I don't think we will have time to do it. If we do it, we might have to get back to the campground in the dark. We will try our best to avoid that, because it's not safe to do bouldering going down the chute with a loose scree and rocks falling all over. That's not what we want to do. We want to stay on the safe side. 360-degree view at the summit of Split Mountain. In the far background, in the valley, that's that's Big Pine. And White Mountain is way in the far background. Here's down the valley. I'm going to move clockwise. Look at all those peaks. I think we can see Whitney and Mount Russell. We can see the two peaks of Mount Russell, I believe. Williamson somewhere there, Tyndall somewhere there, a bunch of other peaks. Keep going to southwest and west. See all those peaks at the Great Western Divide. Look at all those peaks. And we have these three peaks here. And the top one in the far background between these two peaks in the center, I believe that's Mount Sel. And finally, my buddies Jose and Nick are coming up. Jose, yes, you can do it.
We can do it.
Yeah, we can do it. There's Nick right there in white shirt. You can do it, Nick. We can do it. It's 4:45 p.m. I've been at the summit of Split Mountain for a little over an hour and a half. And Nick and Jose have summited too. We took a long break, and these other people who came up behind us, but they started going down before us. So that's okay. We're going to go down on the left side this time. We came up on the right side. We were just bouldering the whole way up here. So on the left side, looks like there are smaller rocks. I don't know if it's easier or more difficult. But anyway, we're going to go down there, somewhere down there to the top of the chute or the notch, and then we'll find our way back down to Red Lake before it gets dark. So this probably will be the end of our trek to Split Mountain. It's 8:18 p.m. and we're just about to be back at Red Lake. I'm going to filter some water from the lake's inlet here for dinner tonight and for breakfast tomorrow. We finished and we summited Split Mountain, which is way up there. And then we came down. Jose and Nick are somewhere back there. We're just about to finish the day. This should be the last recording for today's hike.